Anyway, I'm so grateful to have these powerhouses of love with me. Calico, with your big smile.
Yes.
We are so honored to have you come onto this retreat because we don't really have time to worry about body thoughts when we are here with such huge purpose. I know for a fact we all do so much work on our mind and our mind alone, and we give our bodies over to the spirit to handle because that's what we were promised. But some of us have been at it longer, and I'm just really honored to have you here, Calico Ricki.
You know, we're only here to learn the lessons that we need to learn. And they're going to come by the way of relationships or body issues or disease or whatever. And if you can just make peace with that, the sooner you can make peace with that, the easier it is. And I love you. I love you, Ricki.
You've had such intense mind training is because you've had stage 4 cancer for 13 odd years.
I was diagnosed in 2008.
Okay.
Yeah.
And yes, I've lived with you on and off, and I've never.
And I was in hospice.
Right. You
I graduated hospice.
Yeah. Not many people graduate hospice.
Exactly. And I definitely want to talk about the death piece too, because that moves into it. I mean, I have no fear of death, none, because the mind is eternal. The body is part of the illusion. It'll get born and pass on. But once you really get the mind is eternal, man, you are living the awakened mind in the dream. And it's a whole different experience. I'm grateful for the cancer. I am so eternally grateful for the cancer because it has completely allowed me to alter everything.
Wow, so beautiful. Yeah. Elaine, I wanted to have you share with us, as proof of Elaine's gifts, behind me is a painting and I have like 5 of them. For the time that Elaine lived with me, she literally had to paint the first 2 paintings I ever did with me. And then she set me free. And I've had beautiful paintings. I mean, I never painted again, actually. It was like Spirit was saying, you can do anything. And for that few months when I was spending time with Elaine, I became a really damn good artist, to be honest. I couldn't freaking believe it. I couldn't even draw a stick figure. So, I mean, this is just, the Spirit wants to show you that if the Spirit is doing it through you, you have the same mind as Einstein. I'm serious. And I truly believe that. So I feel just so grateful to have you share all of the many gifts you have with us, Elaine, at these retreats in November and December.
Art therapy is a big one for me. I just really connected with this particular neurographic art because it is a form of healing the mind, because when we're in a state, and it could be any state, it could be a positive, negative, whatever it is, it could be whatever thoughts are running in your background, that you want to have peace. And you can sit with this and we meditate for a little bit, and then we do this, what looks like scribbling. And then the idea is to round out all the sharp edges. And then that turns into this meditative process. And usually you get answers, or you feel peaceful, or whatever is the outcome you're to get.
So just what you have to share and why you felt the spark, Laverne.
I just love, the silence of the mind. And what I've really discovered over the years is that, that you can be silent in your mind, even if you're in the noisiest place. And what my passion is with this upcoming retreats is just to be able to, offer just things that have worked for me, tips and tools that you can, practice with while you're at the retreat, and then take with you when you leave the retreat, so that you can take that stillness. That it is possible through this practice of forgiveness to have this stillness as a consistent state. The mind just naturally gets quieter and quieter. And we have a lot of different activities that we're going to be bringing into the retreat at Lo DeMarco. I guess I'm excited about that. Ricki knows, get us started talking about forgiveness. And
that's why I feel we want to invite people, because we've been given so many things, really so many tools to help our minds, all of us. And we're going to be extending that, it's amazing. And it is exciting. And it does cause goosebumps and sparks inside of us. But the desire for peace is the same. And the desire to be connected to God and our brothers and sisters, that's in all of us. And to be happy and consistently feel connection. I really do believe that that's all addiction is: lack of connection and lack of communion with knowing who you are. If we thought we were popped out of a body and left here to die in the ground, then we should be scared. We should be like, what the hell? And that's how I spent my childhood. What the hell? What's this God person? And why would he drop me off here? I don't understand. I knew there had to be, something else but next I want to move to KTB, or Katie Busek, who has been with me through several retreats this year, actually. And tell us about what you have to offer, Katie.
Yeah, sure. The part that excites me the most about the retreats is we were talking actually last night about it at a sound bath I gave on the beach. And it's like, once you stay in that hour of peace and quiet and relaxation, and then what happens the next hour? Do you immediately step out of that, or do you stay in that peace and just bring that with you? And in the last couple of retreats, obviously the month-long one, we got to see people using what we've been using to heal ourselves and to work with our minds. We got to see them use that every day for a month. And in the week retreat, we got to see people literally just flip the way, even their persona just flipped from just having so much time to themselves, journaling, being inward. So for me, the excitement is really just having that connection with people and seeing how much can be changed just by some simple tools. And really, it's not only for them, of course, it's for me too, because when we're in that state of giving and when we're in that state of just true love and just relaxation and nothing else on your mind, nothing else on your shoulders, nothing else on your back, when we have that connection, everything flows so much easier. It is ease, like Calico was saying, it's not dis-ease, it's ease. Bringing yourself into that position of God has it, God's got it. But to get in that space, and to stay in that space is what I'm excited to show people about what sound does. And whatever, it could be art, it could be, movies, it could be speaking, all these things we're doing bring us closer to what our main purpose is. And that's just our relationship with God.
The five of us will come together and pray, and we're going to see what Spirit has in store for each one that decides to come and join us. Right now, with the five of us, I feel so high. I've got God bumps, goosebumps. I've got them, because I know I don't have to do anything but listen and follow the Spirit. And we got ourselves a retreat. All right.
Thank you.
Thank you, my loves.